Chapter 1. Accept what you are. The outing. Susanna was a shy but a clever girl. She could not see too well and had worn glasses for as long as she could remember. And again, for as long as she could remember, some of her classmates had habitually picked on her and made fun of her big glasses. The worst thing was that Lewis had started calling her Four Eyes, and as he was a very popular member of the class, the nickname stuck. Now everyone knew her as Susie Four Eyes. She acted like she did not mind, but in fact, Susanna could not stand it. One day, the class went on a school outing to visit some famous caves. The children were walking towards the caves. Then Lewis put his foot in a hole and slipped. While falling, he grabbed onto Susanna, who was walking next to him, and both fell down the hole out of sight. After some time, they landed in a very big, dark cave. All that could be seen was a single ray of light coming from the cave roof. Many meters above, and some tree roots and trunks which had fallen through the hole. Susanna and Lewis shouted for help, but no one came. Crouched together in the deathly cold of the cave, they endured a long dark night. The next morning, they still had not been found, and with the small ray of light from above, they would not have been able to see anything at all. Lewis continued shouting for help, while he used the meager light to look for a way out. But after hours of searching and scrambling, he had found nothing and started feeling scared. It must have been noontime, because Susanna noticed that the ray of light was descending from the hole in a straight line and landing in front of her. Quickly, she took a piece of wood that had fallen into the cave, and using her glasses as a magnifying glass, she focused the ray of light onto the wood until a flame sprang up. Now they had a torch. Lewis watched all this with surprise and excitement. He grabbed some more branches and they went together to explore the cave. It took them some time and they had to burn quite a few torches. But finally, they found a way out. They hugged each other and cried of relief. Lewis gave Susanna his heartfelt thanks. Lewis knew that she could not stand people calling her Four Eyes, and now he regretted on giving her that name, especially seeing it was her glasses that had saved both of them. When they met up with the search party, Susanna and Lewis were faced with a barrage of questions, some even from the police and journalists. Lewis came forward and said, "What a stroke of luck I had. I could not have been with a better fellow adventurer than Laser Light Susie." Lewis told everyone what had happened, and from that day onwards, there was no longer any Four Eyes at their school. But do not ask how many laser light kids there are, because they are really quite a few. We should learn to accept ourselves as we are. Acceptance means embracing what is rather than wishing for what is not. When we accept difficult realities, we are able to discover whatever positive feelings and experiences may be possible in that situation. We find ourselves more at peace and able to experience life more deeply. Acceptance of our faults and the faults of others help us to be patient and to avoid hurtful kinds of criticism or judgment. By accepting faults, we become more able to trust and celebrate strengths. Acceptance often leads to growth because it creates a safe space for insight and understanding. Accept the things you cannot change instead of plow through them, trying to control everything. Acceptance has many benefits. A more positive attitude, less worry and stress, less energy drained from trying to figure things out, ability to embrace changes, greater appreciation and gratitude, a more compassionate perspective,